Greetings everyone, Hedgehog here, and welcome back to more Sonic the Hedgehog, Episode 3, Jungle Zone. Ooh! Jungle Zone is kind of a combination of Green Hill Zone and Bridge Zone in a way, I think. It's quite nice they have their own zones for this game, rather than just copying Sonic 1. Little flipping piranhas coming out. If it was copying Sonic 1, this would be Spring Yard Zone, which I kind of do prefer to Jungle Zone, but you know, it's nice that they changed it up and sort of gave you different things. I mean, I'd rather have something different like this, rather than just Spring Yard again. I just like the fact they sort of changed it a bit. There you go. Easiest one-up ever, I think. If you fall down there, there's like a little path you can go on and stuff, and you don't die, thankfully. Yes, because this is Act 1, the checkpoint, hey, the Chaos Emerald is indeed on this act, although it's not there, but it's coming up, I believe. Yes, actually, like Sonic 1, if you press up or down, you move the camera up and down, respectively, instantly. In Sonic 2, when they did it, it was like you hold up, and you have to wait a second for the camera to pan. But in Sonic 1, and in this version of Sonic 1 as well, when you do it, it goes up or down instantly. Oh my god, look, a Neutron! Call him Jimmy. Neutron enemies were in Green Hill Zone in the original, but there's one there. Okay, now this is where the Chaos Emerald is. So, what do? Jump on here. I don't know how you're supposed to work this out. I guess you have to look down, at that part. Okay, you want to wait for this to be like right there, and then go, and you make it. If you do that too early, you don't make it. Whoa, and then you jump on here, and there's a little log, and you run along, and there's the Chaos Emerald, and then run back. Yes, that's quite a tricky one to find, I think. And then we can just run through all this. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going to get off because, I don't know, it was under the waterfall. It kind of looked like it was sinking, but I'm not sure it actually does. Okay, this is an interesting circumstance. Okay, interesting. This is like kind of tricky for like just the second, or well, the third zone, I guess. I mean, the thing is though, it's a very replayable game, and there's another checkpoint. It's not like it's really hard, because the idea is you play it loads and loads, because it's a little portable game, you can just keep replaying it. So if they make it a bit kind of tricky, too bad, I guess. That's all you can say to that. Hang on, I want these rings. 97. And there you go. Oh, look, that's interesting. I got the ring counter up to 100, and it just reset. That's interesting. Obviously, when you get 100... Oh, flip. When you get 100 rings in this game, it... Oh, is there something down there? Okay, good. When you get 100 rings in this game, you get an extra life, of course. I didn't know the counter reset. I don't know. There you go. It's not like in Sonic 1 where it just counts up and up and up. But obviously when you get here, we're on it, because I've only got 21. If I got 20, that could have been, I think it actually would have been the ring symbol, which would have given me more points and stuff. But I don't need points. Do you want points? I don't need points. Okay, Act 2. I like how we really are getting pretty high up in the flipping island already. It's kind of like Donkey Kong Country, where you're going through the island and stuff. Okay, this is I think probably the hardest stage so far, definitely. It's basically a big vertical climbing-y stage, sort of like the Great Dotwood Tree in Thingy, in Super Paper Mario. Was that a shield over there? Because I've missed it now. It's like Kid Icarus. Every time I'm moving the camera up here, everything below me ceases to exist, and will then, it becomes a bottomless pit. It's like I'm creating my own bottomless pit by going up, you know, sort of like in, Kid Icarus or Matter Splatter Galaxy, where you can't see, doesn't exist. That's how it works, right? According to quantum mechanics. Oh, so yes, I can't go back down there anymore because it's just a pit of doom. Yes, I don't have a shield, so if I can't get one, I'm going to go into the boss without any rings. That's going to be a bit sad. Bonk. Yeah, it's kind of odd that the checkpoints are little televisions in this that you have to hit, rather than the did-in checkpoints from the original. Whoa, that fell. Okay, be careful here. Yeah, the logs fall in this. Oh, thanks for that camera, catching up at last. Whoa. Yes. Well, this is Sonic. He's not exactly travelling at the flipping speed of sound here, though. Oh, I want those. Okay, if you jump down there, you're just dead. So don't do that. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, hello. Okay, get it and jump. Okay, yes, there's a spring right there. They really like doing that in this game, just putting springs in places that just kill you. Just like, yep, there's a spring, and you're dead. Very handy, I suppose, if you're a fan of being sprung to your death. Oh, okay. Where are we going? There's a thing there. Yeah, up. You don't want to go down in this stage ever. You just want to keep going up. And I believe that's the end. I like these little roses. That's like in Cave Story. Those flowers, they're going to kill all the Amiga. Oh, okay, good. Good old special stage. I can see Sonic on the right. He was just running right there. That's odd. He gets off the camera and then he just sort of jogs in place, eager to get to the next bit. He's like revving up. Okay, now have we seen this one before? I believe, yes, this is the first special stage I showed, so there are only 4 in the game. Yeah, not very good. You'd think they would put 6 in, but I guess no reason to. It's not like Chaos Emeralds or whatever. Yeah, last time I didn't show this, but you can go up there if you... yeah, if you bounce off this or that bit. I don't want to bounce off that, I want to bounce off this. There we go. You go up here and there's a, continue right there. You hit it underneath and it falls down and then you, whoa, and then you have to quickly bounce back to it. Oh, it's pretty hard to get through these stages, I feel. I mean, well, not hard, but it's like, you can just sort of get caught bouncing a lot and it's quite tricky if you get stuck for a while, you know. There we go. And I've got 3 continues and 12 lives. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a game over in this. And okay, on to Act 3 against Mr. Robotnik, I'm gonna guess. Dr. Robotnik, sorry. Didn't spend years at medical school for nothing, did he? Okay, if you go down here, there's a 1-up, which is quite nice. Although, if you go any further, you die! That's the bottomless pit. Okay, and I like this. I like that there's a tiny little platforming bit before you actually get to the Robotnik. The Robotnikator. Not Eggman, obviously. Well, it's called Eggman in Japan, of course. Okay, so he's going to drop these little, I don't know, bomb things. I mean, they do explode after a few seconds, actually, if you can believe that. And yes, you just want to avoid them, and then it should be easy enough, I say, having died at this many times in my life. Basically, oh, flip, okay, basically, if you just sort of quickly get him a bit, he shouldn't, I mean, he'll die fairly quickly, yeah, see? Oh, don't get hit at the end. Like in Chemical Plant Zone, you defeat him and then you die. Yes, you want to just kill him pretty quickly before he gets too many of them out, I guess. But yes, I honestly, I find that boss pretty hard, but there you go. It's not that bad. You only have to hit him 8 times as always. That's always the rule. It's 8 times instead. And there you go. That's Jungle Zone beaten. So I guess I'll now show off the Game Gear version. So let's have a look at that. Okay, and now for the Game Gear version of Jungle Zone. And you'll never guess, but it's pretty similar. Honestly, I like the extra detail in the plants and all that, and crab meat right there, because, you know, it's more zoomed in. I quite like this zone, but yes, there you go. I mean, finally, my main motivation for doing this LP was just that, I don't think anyone's ever done an LP showing off both the Game Gear and Master System version at the same time. I mean, not at the same time. I'm not playing them both at the exact same time, but, you know, I'm showing both of them. I think most people probably pick this version. I mean, it came out a month later, but it's funny because it came out a month later and I still think it's kind of a downgrade in a way. But you don't really get games like this anymore, ever. Like tiny little 8-bit games, you know. Or you know what you don't get nowadays? It's like downgrades like Donkey Kong Country on the Game Boy Color and all that. You wouldn't get anything like that now, like a sort of worse version of the game. Like it's worse, but it's portable, and that's the kind of advantage, you know. You just don't really get that. I missed... Oh no, I was going to say I missed the Curse Emerald, but isn't it in Act 2? Or is it? I don't even know. Whoa, bonk. Well, we'll find out, because I know the bit of level design where it appears. Oh, is it this bit? I think it's this bit. Right here. Okay, here we go. And oh my god, look! They added a platform to that bit. Are you kidding me? It's so easy. You can't die anymore. You can't even die. I mean, honestly, that's just ludicrous. Back in my day, we had to make this jump just from the log. They added a platform. That's so easy. I mean, honestly, I guess there's some difficulty, but seriously, they added a little platform to make it really easy. I mean, frankly, I do think the original is quite tricky because even if you know where the Chaos Emerald is, you don't always actually make it because, you know, that jump can be hard. But they added a little platform. So it's just like, why even bother? I mean, it's really obvious where it is now. Like, not only does it make the jump easier, but it makes it like you can't. You're gonna like it's more obvious where the Chaos Emerald is as well. You know, at least they use these little logs in the actual level, not just for that secret. I mean, that's nice, I guess. Anyway, there you go. I mean, they always did that. They always put the logs in the level. It's just imagine if they had only put that mechanic in for getting the Chaos Emerald. That would have been pretty odd, basically. Anyway, another special stage. But yes. 3 of the 6 Chaos Emeralds. There's only 6 in this game. like in the original Sonic 1. It's not until the next year where they had 7 and 2 minutes. Ridiculous. Seriously. I don't know, I like this version of the game, but it's true that they've kind of toned the difficulty down kind of obscenely. I mean, it is like distinctly easier in every single way. Whoa! Okay, yeah, seriously, it's just like a flipping little pinball machine. I mean, this is why they had this sort of thing in Spring Yard Zone and Casino Night Zone. And obviously people are always saying, like, why don't they make a proper Sonic pinball game? It would be great. And then they did, and it was rubbish. Well, it wasn't very good. Sonic Spinball, you know. You know how many levels are in that? 4. There's 4 levels in that. And it's just really pretty dull. And the last level is just a nightmare, you know, the volcano. Anyway, that's first 2 acts. Or was that the first act? I don't even know, I've lost count. That was the first act of Jungle Zone, so on to the second one. Okay. And, this is the big uppity one, uppity, where you have to climb up. And once again, as you see, I mean, it's pretty similar. The main thing they added to this version of the game is little warnings to tell you if you're near a pit of death. Oh, last time I thought that was a shield, and it turns out it's 10 rings. So that's actually not so bad. Ow, well, I'll get it now. Yes, they added little things telling you if you're near pits of death. Well, I say that, a little bit, not loads. Not like flipping Sonic Generations, where every time you're even anywhere near to a pit, there's a flipping sign saying you're gonna die. Seriously, it's a bit annoying actually, they did that in Sonic Generations. Every time you're near a bottomless pit, there's a little like thing that warns you you're near a bottomless pit, but they do it so often, it's a bit ludicrous. Actually, you know what game was really bad for that? Was flipping Sonic 4 Episode 1, but then again, obviously, why am I even talking about Sonic 4? It's a load of rubbish anyway. But that, they added, there's so many pits of death in that game. Oh, so many bits where it warns you. It's just insane. It's insane. Anyway, where am I going? Up there. Ah, okay. Well, I'm going up there then. I think I was supposed to fall, but it didn't fall. Oh well, there you go. But yes, it's just ludicrous. Sonic 4 is a terrible game, though. And you know what's sad about that though, is when it came out at the time, it was actually like really exciting and really good, because it's like, last one, Sonic 3 Knuckles, when did that come out? Flipping 1994, and then this was 2010, you know, years and years later. Same year as Sonic Colors, it was like the big comeback of Sonic, and then Sonic 4, and it comes out, and he's just flipping, there's no sense of momentum, the level design's atrocious, and just constant boost panels. And they only released they did it as an episodic game, but they only released, there were 2 episodes in total, and they only released the first one on the WiiWare, not even a full game. Anyway, that's enough about Sonic 4. I'll get to that one eventually, or maybe I won't. I kind of don't want to. You know, I liked it at the time though, briefly, because, you know, Sonic 4 or whatever. One up there, once again, like in the original, as I said, the level design to this is basically how it was in the original, but zoomed in a bit easier. I mean, you know, there you go. Whoop. It's kind of hard to work out to go left there. I always just jump to the right and die. Anyway, here's the boss. Oh my god, you can already see the little platform, like showing you where to go at the end, just right away. That's quite nice. This boss is once again way easier than the other one, because you can just keep flipping hitting Botnik. Look at that, I can just keep hitting him. So how can you lose? Again, for the 3rd time running, the Game Gear's version, like for the boss, is just ludicrous. It's so easy. But there you go. That's the jungle zone. And out go all the animals to die in the jungle. At least they're being released into a jungle and not into a chemical plant or something. Ugh. Anyway, that's Jungle Zone, so I'll see you next time for the next one in the Master System version.